Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name's Kim. I'm going to be doing your reading for Mercury going retrograde on the 22nd of March, and this is happening from the 22nd of March to April the 15th. It's happening for 3 weeks, and it happens 3 times throughout 2018. So the next one being around July, August, and the last one being November, December. Now with Mercury going retrograde, what it is meaning for all of us, that it's a fast-moving planet in our solar system. It's going to stop and orbit and travel backwards. So this is where the retrograde name comes into purpose. It's going to affect everybody. So all star signs will be affected by this in travel, communication, technology, connectivity. So this is going to affect us seriously in those areas of our lives. With it being fast moving also, it means that you may feel like you're a little bit out of control around this period of time, and you may feel like your head's spinning, or you just feel a bit dizzy, or just things are moving too quick for you. If you work with computers, and you need to back up all data, because anything with computers, phones, electronic devices all reside under Mercury retrograde. So phones, make sure you've got all your contacts saved, and you may experience problems with all electronic devices. Now this could be anywhere from microwaves to hair dryers, any tools that you use in the shed, televisions, and possibly any vehicles that you drive. This is about not taking the risks. Things may become out of whack and you will be unclear to why. Now, it's also about communicating clearly. So if you have important conversations that need to take place over the telephone or in person, you need to make sure that you plan this before you go ahead and do that, just so it doesn't come out wrong. And just make sure all your emails are checked, all your letters are checked, that you've dotted your I and you've crossed your T, and it makes sense that things can be perceived wrong throughout text messages and emails, as you are aware anyway, but they're particularly heightened around this period of time. Now, if you're making travel plans, just make sure all your arrangements are in order, that maybe the travel agents have got everything down pat. Check through your itinerary, and make sure that everything is as you want it to be, because you don't want to come across dramas while you're holidaying or you're out on a business trip, that type of thing. Also, if you're entering into a contract, any new contracts around Mercury retrograde, you may want to hold off until after 3 weeks before you pursue this, as things can be a little bit hectic here. Maybe it's about you going over your old contracts, reviewing them and renewing them if they were working for you in the past, or maybe if they were not working for you, just releasing those old contracts and not worrying about them anymore. It's also about communication. So if people come up to you and say things that upset you, don't take it personally, as they are under this retrograde period as well. And it is about speaking the truth, or maybe harsh words that weren't meant to be said. They probably didn't mean it at the time, it was just the heat of the moment, and it's about giving them the benefit of the doubt anyway. But just forgive them. Don't hurt yourself by holding on to the negative energies or the resentments, any grudges that you're holding, because you don't want to take that with you into the next 9 years. So it's about getting rid of unwanted emotional ties from people and situations. Now, Mercury retrograde is also about reunions. So this could be with family that you haven't seen for a very long time, school friends, maybe a school reunion. It is also about old loves coming back into your life, so old flames, and just people that you've forgotten about, that you haven't seen for a long time because you've been so busy, and it's about reconnecting with these people. So you're having the opportunity here to rekindle any relationships here, strengthen the relationships, or if they were toxic, and you had some unfinished business, maybe just, you know, apologising to each other and then letting it go. Also, just expect delays around any plans that you've made. If you're taking a flight on a plane or a boat, that type of thing, there's going to be delays and all your plans are going to be changed. So maybe things are not going to start connecting, like if you have to change planes at another airport, maybe this is not going to tie in and you're going to be waiting around, so it's going to get frustrating. But just remember, go with the flow where you're being taken, because you don't want to miss out on the magic of Mercury retrograde as well. Just slow down, go with the flow, and don't get caught up in all the craziness, Scorpio. So I have pulled some cards. I've pre-pulled the cards here for you and meditated and prayed over them. And this is for the Lenormand cards, then the main reading, part of the reading. I've pulled an oracle card from the Romance Oracle deck from Doreen Virtue, and also an outcome card from the Animal Tarot deck. So we begin with the Scythe, and this is about something that you've cut off. It also represents Mercury retrograde. It's about, could be something, a warning sign. It could be an accident, because I do have the house next to it. And when we've got these two cards together, this could be, if you can see that the lighting's pretty bad here today. It is about accidents around the home, or possibly with the crossroads underneath, it could be an accident whilst you're out hiking or walking. That's another scenario that can play out. You also have the Lily here, and this is about being contented after the shock. So whatever this accident is, you'll be okay with it. So I wouldn't worry too much. There's also maybe this is a route that you take around the family home that you do every day, but with Mercury being retrograde, it can become very tricky for us. This could be just around the family home, perhaps, or finding peace at home. And for some, and it's only a small majority of you, this is about choices here over sexual matters. So this could be about an older male that you partnered with, perhaps, Scorpio. Now, I have the card here of engagement from the Romance Oracle deck. And it's telling me that your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So if you are committed, maybe you're taking the next step in that relationship. Or if you're single, maybe this is talking about possibly an engagement or a contract of a job. Because I do have the letter here. That's open, or a book that's open in the on the table there. And with the underlying issue of the Lenormand cards is the moon. So this is about some sort of recognition that's approaching, and I'm strongly feeling it's around a career matter. It could be to do with creativity, but you've got a message from a third party coming in, or it could be someone that's coming to visit you, and it is news about a job. So this could be a creative job for some of you. Maybe it's something that you've been longing for, and it's going to be established, and you're going to get multiple opportunities here because there's some sort of recognition that's coming. It's definitely approaching with the rider and the moon. Now, I have pulled the outcome card from the Animal Tarot deck, and it is the Katanga Lion, King of Spring, and it's about you being dramatic. So this could be for some actresses or actors out there. It could be you being psychic, but it's about you being ambitious as well, and being wise with the Lily, because this is someone that's very experienced and wise in what they do. And it's something that's inspiring with the moon, because you've got the moon here in the background and the birds there. So this is about using your voice. So if you're an actor or a singer of some kind, it's telling you now is the moment to step up to leadership role, because there's definitely recognition coming. It's to do with your creativity, and it is to do with a job as well. So maybe there's some sort of engagement that's coming up. But yeah, just be careful around Mercury retrograde, because it can cause a lot of hiccups as well. Now, it's telling you not to back away from the spotlight. Whatever you're planning is going to be successful, but you've just got to stay focused upon the big picture. So there is a creative job coming, some news is coming, is going up to the next level of commitment. So this could be in romance for some, but a majority it is for creativity. There is some opportunities coming that's going to be long term, and where you're going to be contented, very happy with this, and you are very experienced at what you do, Scorpio. So I hope this has helped you around the Mercury retrograde period. Remember, slow down, don't get caught up in the craziness, and I will see you back soon. Take care.